Let's try there. When they're slowing down, shells have a tendency to pull low, so that's why I am aiming a little too high there. Yes, good. And we get a citadel, 2 of them. Here we go. Bagration, broadside. Overpan. Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warships. Today we're doing another ship request, and this is a perfect example of why I enjoy this series so much. The Gascogne is what you requested. A ship that I've just sort of ignored for the longest time, and I'm very excited to play it today. I've always thought it's just a Richelieu with the Republic turret layout, one in the front, one in the back. But it's actually a little bit better than Richelieu in a few key areas. Number one, it gets a shorter heal cooldown. I suppose I should call it the Gascogne heal cooldown, not the Massachusetts heal cooldown. I associate this 40-second heal cooldown with Massachusetts usually, but wasn't Gascogne released before Massachusetts? I'm not quite remembering that, I guess. But very nice to have this faster heal cooldown. The other thing that we get over Richelieu is a 2-second faster reload alongside slightly better dispersion. We actually get 1.9 sigma instead of 1.8 sigma on Richelieu. So should just be an upgrade, right? I'm surprised that there's not really a downside. Everything else is pretty much the same. Very similar HP. The speed is similar. Engine boost is similar. We even get a spotter plane here, allowing us to reach even further ranges. The detection is similar. Very interesting that this thing is just kind of a better Richelieu in every way. Here we also have the build that I'm going to try running. I don't want to use HE, but I'm going to, have Gunfeeder just in case we get those up tiers and try to use this HE a little bit. Decent damage, decent fire chance, but I really do prefer armor piercing, of course. I really like this skill here, and I'm going to try super heavy AP, see if we can't get some nice salvos. Might have to swap that build out in a little bit. As for the armor here, we also get 32 mil plating everywhere. It's a French battleship. If you're interested, you probably should not run secondaries here. The Flandre has like double the secondary hitting DPM, and in general, 100mm secondaries just really aren't worth building into unless you take IFHE, but then you lose a ton of fire chance. 17mm of pen. This is the problem with them. 19mm superstructures. So you pen nothing with these secondaries unless you take IFHE. And here you don't get any improved accuracy on them. So we're going to play it more as a mid-range ship and try and take advantage of that fast cooldown on the heal to keep us alive in those mid-range areas. And I expect these guns to perform reasonably well, thanks to 1.9 sigma instead of 1.8. I mean, this is just broadside Duncan, surely. Maybe I have to include this, because this is getting a little ridiculous at this point. I'm eating a torp too from the sub. I mean, come on, bro. Where's my damage? What do I do with this, man? Okay, I'm gonna cut this one up massively, and you guys let me know what I'm supposed to do. It's gonna be a mess because the comments are all gonna be ship requests, obviously. But let me know what I'm supposed to do with this, because I don't think it makes for good content where I'm just zoned out by a sub. Like, there is no gameplay there. There's no gameplay at all. And yet, that's the experience I had too, right? I don't know. Wow, look at all of their team coming here. All right, we want to get wide for the flanking damage. And dispersion is decent-ish, I guess. And we get a citadel, 2 of them. Okay, finally. Finally, guys. Oh, man, that took a long time. Definitely worried about subs. Should help on the DDs as well. Whenever possible, we want to be helping on those. And the shell velocity is very good, right? So it allows me to get some shells within hitting distance there of the enemy DD. Broadside-ish cruiser. Let's try there. When they're slowing down, shells have a tendency to pull low, so that's why I am aiming a little too high there. Yes, good, good, Gascogne, good. That's what we need to see. Especially as our team is just folding. Wait, did they all just... Starting to look my way, though, so it's time to run some more. And we're just looking for the broadsides right now. So, broadside Bismarck. Of course, go after that. And we get what? Shells go short, unfortunately. That is better dispersion. It's much better dispersion, actually. Take it. And that was like 10k. It's all right. Hawk is so... Oh, he's so broadside. He's so broadside. Surely we get something good here. We do not get anything good here. Wow. So disappointing. All right, we are kind of stuck here in this position now. Unfortunately. But fast cooldown heal, helping us out a lot. Oh my goodness, another submarine. There's no way I'm getting chased to the back of the map by these subs all the time, man. How am I so unlucky to deal with this all the time, man? It's so frustrating. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it, bro. How annoying this game is today. And... Okay, we finally got a Citadel on him. Good. About time. 13 seconds till the heal. It's nice. Nice, we get the heal. And can I get behind this rock in time? Yes, we do. Very good. There's the carrier's on us too, guys. No way the carrier's on us. That's insane to me, bro. How is it the sub, the carrier, and the test ship are all on me like this? That's crazy. I can't Citadel that ship? What do you mean I can't Citadel that ship? Oh, and then the sub gets us for free. Wow, it is miserable out here. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm complaining too much, but this is very hard to play. Somehow I'm first. I don't know how, but I'm first. And that is quite unlucky. But a tier 6 carrier at least loses some planes before catching up to us. I'm a little bit worried, though, about this flank. Because if we just give up this flank for free and our whole team goes here, then we just get stuck in a corner of the map. And if we do that, suddenly, well, we get caught in a crossfire. And that's not great. Don't want to get caught in crossfires. 4 overpens is quite disappointing as well. Still lit here means that the DD is around. It's tough to play World of Warships sometimes, guys. It's very difficult. It's a difficult game to play. You know, I'm playing Silk Song and I'm stuck in a pretty hard area right now, but at least the game is playable. Where I know if I lose, I didn't play well and I can get better. Whereas here, what do you do against a carrier or a sub? You run away. It's very, very frustrating for someone like me. Because I want to be learning, I want to get better at the game, I want to be able to progress my skill, I want to be able to apply some knowledge, decision making, I want to get better at the game, I want to have options to outplay. And strengths and weaknesses, and sure, we're getting fortunate enough that the flak bursts are popping in the right spot for tier 6 planes to get shot down, but there's no extra interaction there, which allows me to engage that other player, you know. Here we go. Bagration, broadside, overpen. I know a lot of you like this ship, okay? That's why I'm trying to stay a little bit more measured here. But I don't like Richelieu. I do not like Gascogne at all so far. I'm not finding it to be a very effective ship, unfortunately. Broadside Turpits. Let's see what we get. Perhaps some damage would be in order. Not really. Not really. It's unfortunate. Maybe we can help our Bismarck a bit on this Nagato. Perhaps. Nebraska 2. Quite broadside. Let's see what this Nagato gets us. It goes low and high. That is crazy. What? How did it go all around him? That's wild. Okay. Maybe it gets better. Maybe it gets better. Okay, that's better dispersion. And? That's not even 10,000 damage, bro. What? What is this? What is going on? I don't understand. I just don't understand. Maybe we can finish off this New Orleans. Maybe go after Bagration after. Looks like our Ranger is about to die as well. I don't know why he's pushed that spot, but he has. We are unable to finish off a New Orleans. Okay. Okay. Yes, indeed. Can we do damage now? Can I be allowed to deal some damage? Video game. Apparently not. Apparently not. And our team is dead. That's... I don't know. I don't know what to say. If I say what I'm thinking, all you Gascogne enjoyers are going to be mad at me. If I say what I'm thinking, bro, this is 6 overbands. Okay. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. We've put the game into hard mode, apparently. Fair enough. All right, he's on 5,000 damage. Surely. 5,000 HP. Yes, we did it. Finally. Now, does he turn in or out to those planes? Probably in, yeah? Turn in? Yeah. Let's try there. And then maybe go help on this flank a bit. Or rather, they still have a DD there, so maybe not. Long range salvo incoming. Too high. We'll try again. Maybe go after this Tirpitz next. Oh, he's going to the flank. All right. Did I lead enough? It's gonna go... Okay! One hit, one Citadel. Looks like I underlet it a little bit. Okay, another couple hits. We're starting to do a little bit of something, but it might be a little late at this point. Okay, we've held the caps for just such an incredibly long period of time that... Maybe... Oh, we got 16k damage here. All right. Hold. Now, can I spot for our Fiji? That's what I need to do. And can we get Citadels? Looks like the answer is no. I think we just didn't do enough damage early. Misplays on my part, I suppose, would be the answer. Or the ship just didn't work for me, unfortunately. Alright, brawling a Tirpitz. Probably a bad idea. Rear turrets, please. Oh, that's good dispersion. Okay, 13k, we'll take it. Belt armor holding. Do I load faster than him? I don't know if I do. Probably not. Nope. But our armor held. Good. So we finish off the turpits somehow. I'll take it. Fast cooldown heals. Definitely take that. One minute and we win on points, but they might get into the C cap here. So I need to maybe pop out and fight, but maybe not. The answer was no. I should not have popped out and fought. Need like a quad set here? Nope, don't get it. All right. With the DD, I don't think I can win that anyway. Maybe if I turned up here, but then the DD should have just gotten the cap and I would have lost anyway. So I would have had, I think I would have had to fight there anyway. But I probably should have gone north. Okay, a close game that we tried to make it close. I think this ship, if I would have done a little more damage earlier, we would have had a better shot into this one. 160 is fine, you know, the damage is fine, but it's still feeling a bit disappointing for me. Maybe my expectations are too high. I could be just too critical here, but some of these, how do I explain this? It's really hard for people to understand my perspective, I guess, and maybe I just do a poor job of explaining things. It's maybe my fault, but I'm less concerned about the end results here. I'm more concerned about the individual salvos and in the moment performance, because I am not playing this game for a end score screen. I'm playing this game for the moment to moment action of this game and the decision making. So when I get a high damage score, which I don't consider 160k particularly high, but maybe you do. If I get a high score like this, it's not what I'm looking for out of the game. Does that make sense? I have a tough time explaining that, I guess, and I need to do a better job of figuring out how to convey that the end score is not the key determiner in my experience of the game. The actual moment-to-moment gameplay is what determines my experience of the game. Does that make sense? Maybe that doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. I need to get better at explaining that. I'll figure out some analogy in the future. So we get another tier 10 game, but only just. It's not that many tier 10s, actually. So this should still be a pretty decent result for us. As far as matchmaker goes. We'll try for a Mines B here early on, and... Okay. Okay, Overpens is the name of the game, apparently. It's tough. This is a tough ship to play, okay? I can understand if you enjoy it, I guess. You're probably getting better results out of the main guns than I am experiencing, is what I would have to guess. Because I am quite disappointed in the performance of these main guns so far. They have some good pen, I guess, shell velocity, but it's not resulting in particularly consistent salvos. And perhaps it's more consistent than the Richelieu is by 1.1 sigma. But, you know, I don't really find myself enjoying Richelieu either. So maybe that's why I'm not enjoying this one as much as well. I'm going to keep playing for a little bit. Still got a little more time to play today. Maybe it'll do better here as maybe we get some more broadsides this match. That is a 0 damage salvo. Okay. Bismarck, kind of broadside. Although turning away. Stalingrad pre-kited. Los Andes pretty far back as well. Tricky. Maybe I'm just not getting the opportunities, right? That's not true. I've had plenty of broadside shots that have done nothing. I'm coping now. I'm trying my best to not just call it bad. 12k is fine. That's good. Good. It's good, right? 12k is fine. That's good damage, yeah. Okay, broadside Bismarck or Pommern again? Bismarck probably. Maybe it's my misaim. Maybe I'm misaiming. The dispersion there looks pretty good. Like it's relatively flat. So hit center mass. 12k again. Okay, 12k it is. Hopefully those go down. Okay, Bismarck is broadside again. So we go after him again. Dispersion looks decent again. And we get 14. Oh! Okay, that was 20k then. Maybe the game is lagging and not showing me all my damage? There has been quite a lot of lag here. Is that just an EU server thing? Or I haven't noticed that too much on NA, but maybe. Broadside NC. Very broadside NC, in fact. So it looks like we're winning the other side. We're kind of losing. That's one overpen. Did he move? Did he just went in a straight line. He just went in a straight line and we got one overpen. I want to help down here. I want to be able to create crossfires if they try and push back in. You know, that's what I'm looking for with something like Gascogne. NC is going to turn away. Pommern is going to turn away. We're not spotted, so we don't have to worry about DDs right now. Maybe mines again? Is he stopping? Ooh, looks like he's stopping, so that might be a bad shot. Yeah, bad shot on my part. NC is broadside. Stalingrad is pushing in. Let's use a heal. Surely the rest turns out here, yeah? Turn away. See, we can predict what people are going to do, so can we capitalize on that? Is my lead enough? I guess is the question. As well as, do we get good dispersion? We get shells go short. Okay. I should have aimed higher if we want to just do hindsight evaluations, which I don't usually want to do because the aim assist in this game is so weird. But that's an example of aim assist and shells landing short. The guy's turning, and so the aim assist knows the aim assist thinks I'm aiming high there because it doesn't take into account that the enemy ship is turning away. So then it tries to pull my shells lower, and it results in my shells landing lower. And I wish aim assist was toggleable, I guess, would be my thought. I should probably be on Bismarck to try and help take him down sooner. But it looks like they get him. 8k, it's all right. Gonna greed repair that. Maybe a bad idea, we'll see. Stalingrad is on the HE, hey? Alright, I think it's time we turn our guns. Start to focus on the kite away here now. Could use another heal. Daring, got the B cap, unfortunately. Looks like our team's doing all right in the north. Hopefully they don't push spawn. That would be really unfortunate. The Stalingrad's under a lot of pressure from our Hindenburg, who full pens him. So he might be going broadside, and he is. So let's see if we can capitalize on that. That is a very vulnerable citadel. That is good dispersion. Let's try and get our front guns as well. That is 3 overpens into a broadside Stalingrad at 14 kilometers. That is very disappointing. And do we get anything this time? No, that is another overpen. That's another overpen into a broadside ship with a very, very, very vulnerable citadel. Wow. It's a data point. It's a data point. It is a data point, I guess, at this point. What do I say? What do I say? Don't freak out. What do I say? NC, Stalin, go broadside again, maybe? Wow, you're just going to go broadside again in a Stalingrad of all things. That should just be auto-punished every time. Shouldn't it? Underled. Okay, didn't lead enough. And we get a citadel that time. I did not lead correctly. My aim was worse, and I got rewarded for it. Weird. Okay, we finally got a black ribbon. Finally. Good. And see, sort of turning away. Try again. You know, the dispersion looks relatively flat too, which is the weird part. You know, I would... Oh, another one. Okay. I would have expected us to lose out, shall we say, on bow-on targets, but really punish the broadside ones. You know, that's kind of how Republic tends to go. And that, I would say, has not really been my experience so far. We got nearly 2 million potential damage, though, which is kind of cool. Yeah, another data point. Another data point on the broadside NC there. Rest will turn away. Sure, sure. Yeah, our guys are pushing spawn. That is not amazing. We don't have a lot of crossfire right now, unfortunately. I feel like this Massachusetts bee has just kind of followed me around this battle. Or maybe I'm following him. But that's not what I want to be doing. I should be trying to get away from him so that I can create crossfires so we can actually do some damage. There's our ship speed increase, 2 million potential damage. That's pretty cool. Broadside breast again. Aim a little low because he's turning in. He's daring going for the gearing now. We should probably go and try and help on that. Okay, got a hit. Is he going? I think our gearing is pushing out for some reason. If our gearing would have... yeah, so our gearing goes down. Our gearing, I wish, had tucked himself in. But, hey, you know what? He traded, so what do I know? What do I know? The trade is very good for us, because otherwise it's pretty bad news for our team. Losing DDs, of course. We're very low as well, so let's be careful here. Look at this clump of A. Okay, good. I should take him down. Broadside Stalin at long range now. Dispersion looks okay. Lead looks okay. Ah, finally! Oh my goodness, finally. Finally, our ship is doing damage. Oh. Good. Feels good. HENC is a play. Alright. He is turning away. Sure. Maybe I'm shooting too much AP. You know, maybe I'm shooting too much AP. Our Mogami is going to get on the B cap. That is very good for us. They get the Palmer, and that's also very good for us. Love to see it. Playing quite passive now, because we just don't have a lot of HP left. Mines is blocked in by the island there, so he can't turn away too far. So now we should get a good salvo here. That's why you don't want to go in front of islands. And we get 3 over pens. I am going to go insane. I am going to go insane. This is in the our team got him. That is good. Good job, team. We got him. We got him. Oh my goodness. NC at range, sure. Maybe we should focus on this Los Andes, perhaps. So let's go to the HE then. Maybe we can get some decent fire chance or something. It's a close game. I'll give it that. We're getting a couple close games here. So that's cool. We want to see that, not blowouts. I like that. Oh my, the Christopher is very low, so I should be trying to focus on him. Did we just get 0 hits on a Los Andes set? I think we did. I think we did. All right. We're going to hold for this Christopher. This is the high priority target. Yeah. That guy's got to get finished off. No. No. Bro. One hit. I mean, we need our carrier to live to... I wish he would turn away and angle a little more, because he's just going to die to Los Andes. Try there. I think he dies. 540 from HE? Why do... Oh, I had HE into a destroyer. What a misplay. What an incredible misplay on my part. This is why we want AP into DDs, guys. Bismarck goes down as well. Unfortunate. Okay, Christopher goes down at least. That's very good. Let's see if we can't find this NC. As that's the next priority for us. Because he's pretty low. Hopefully our Mogami doesn't go try to fight a Los Andes all on his own in the open water. That would be pretty unfortunate. Yeah. NC is very broadside again. Can I get damage? Please. Yes! Yes, dude, yes. Finally. The ship is cooperating for us. Oh, what is that torp gap? Okay, only one at least. It's good. Rest is grounding. Okay. That is very good for us. Can I get over that? I can. Nice. How is my lead? It looks like it goes high. But team is on him. Team is on him. Mogami did open water Los Andes and predictably died. Unfortunate. We want to help finish this guy off first. Los Andes is like, you know, he's in our spawn. Like, he doesn't really matter. Finishing off the lower health targets, the ones that are easier to deal damage to, is important right now. That's why I'm going after this guy and just sort of ignoring the battleship back there. It's got so much HP left, you know? We do have a lot of range. We do have a good shell velocity, so that helps. We're up on caps. We're up on points. Massachusetts might go down, but... that is pretty good aim, I gotta say, but another 3 overpens. What are we at on overpens, by the way? Actually, pens and overpens are pretty close. Maybe I'm just too much of a complainer. 2,000 HP. Try there again. And then we want to go for Ichi on the Los Andes hero. Do we get him? Team gets him. Excellent work, guys. Excellent job. And now I can spot this guy, so my teammates are able to shoot at him. And we HE. We see what the HE is like, finally. It's... okay, that's not a great salvo to start. You know, we're on 2.8 million potential damage. That's kind of high. Secondaries will be a problem. Right there. Only one hit. Too bad. Good. All right, so we'll swing back the other way so we keep him spotted for our team. I mean, our cruisers have a lot of HP, but still, it's nice to just... is that going to go all around him? No, okay, we got one. Okay. Okay. This is the experience. At least our guys are doing good damage to him. At least our guys are doing good damage to him. Okay. Like, end result, right? So, end result, 216. That's very, 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 very good end result for a tier 8 battleship. Very good, okay? I'm not going to deny that. I will not deny that. It's a very good end result, but can you see how it's a little frustrating? I hope that comes... I hope that's... I don't know. Out of touch? I don't know what to... I don't even know what to say about it. It feels like the end score is this ultimate prize that we all look for. And, you know, it looks great in YouTube thumbnails, ease and everything, right? But I don't play the game for an end score. I think that's the simplest way I can put it right now is I don't play for an end score screen. I play for piloting, commanding my own ship, and against others that have other surface ships that have strengths and weaknesses, and my ship has strengths and weaknesses. And we can play around that and make decisions, and we get rewarded or punished based on that. And we get an E here. Cool. But it's still kind of a frustrating experience, yeah? Maybe that's just... I complain too much. Perhaps that's the case. But I found it difficult. I didn't have the greatest time here. I mean, sure, we lost a lot of games too, but maybe I don't play it enough for these videos as well. So a small sample size makes for big variance in random battles, right? That could be as well. But let me know what you want to see next. Comments down below. We've taken a look at Gascogne now. It is a decent tier 8 battleship, I guess. It is not one that I am particularly interested. I would not pay money for this. I would wait for Black Friday and buy a Massachusetts B if you're wanting to brawl. Or if you're wanting to play mid-range, I think there are far, far, far better options than Gascogne as well. Better guns, more consistent guns, even tankier hull. We got a lot of potential damage there, but we were fighting ships that did not overmatch us, and we really didn't have to deal with a lot of HE. So staying angled at range meant that a lot of AP just bounced or missed, and therefore we got a lot of potential damage. It's a tough ship to play when your gimmick is main guns that don't overmatch much, and you find a lot of broadsides, and it just doesn't quite deliver what I was expecting. And perhaps that's what it comes down to, is my expectations might have just been way too high and unrealistic. That is entirely possible as well. But that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I now have to go edit this and figure out what I'm keeping, what I'm not. So I guess we'll see how chopped up these, especially the first few games, were. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.